Alright, welcome back to Summoner. Let's explore the Palace District, or the Temple Plaza. First we'll head up here to the temple. Nothing too important here right now, but there's a quest item to pick up, and that all-important, delicious lore. Right, so we start off in this part. This outer area just basically goes in a circle. I don't believe there's anything here, but we'll check. Oh, just the guard. You, I believe, are not relevant yet. Yep, just complaining about Iona. We'll worry about that place later. Is it here? No. I'm looking for a particular item. But first, hater. Goddamn haters. Flanell were burned and all were put to the sword. A voice would speak the holy words in the wilderness. Even in the chaos when demons raised the city, the right endured. The chaos of 10,000 years. An age of death and madness. Empires rose and fell. Clan warred against clan and demons wreaked havoc across the realm. Sounds badass. Not much has survived the chaos. Learning and writings were all but dead. The Sudani were wandered as nomads, barbarous and warlike, killing and burning all in their path. The demons forced the Sudani to do their bidding, yet the right endured. Speaking of holy words kept faith alive. For in these words Urath lives on. He is our father, and we are exiles from cities of glass. Interesting. Remember that person in the old city was talking about cities of glass. Which does sound quite delightful. This is how the chaos began. As the Sudani fell, wingless and mad with grief, they turned against each other. For we are beings of the air, now strangers to our true nature. Yo, we had wings back then? You never looked upon a hawk or sparrow and remembered deep within your soul, soaring over the forests and mountains? No, Cass, I have. The sky is our home. Our banishment has made us cruel and savage. We were not always so monstrous as this. We were glorious creatures of the air, wise, peaceful, and beautiful. Not these fallen monsters we've become. That's one of the reasons to come here. You got a lot of lore. Speaking of, I know this is a quest. One of our orders gone missing. Iladak. 3 days ago, no word from him since. If you hear any word about young Iladak, tell us at once. I do not remember what that quest is about at all. I don't remember what the solution is. Because you might have figured out already, there's a lot of quests in this and I don't remember half of them. I remember quite a few of them. So, yeah. We'll worry about it when we get to it, I suppose. Ramus. Writings of the Ancients. The ancients cannot provide the truth, we must find the answers for ourselves. From the mysteries of gods are born the wars of men. Wars of religion. the Solarian Crusade, the Garnic Heresy, the Inquisition of the Nuvasarim. The wars are as old as the Renegeth. They're throwing a lot of words at you again. The Renegeth. I'm wondering what that word was, because they mentioned it in the intro, I believe. It's the war between Urath and his sister Lahara. War of the Gods, yada yada. And the third one, the third War of the Gods. You think the gods would chill after the first one? Lahara destroyed Urath, plunging the world into chaos. The darkest era creation has ever known. We lost our true language and our knowledge of the gods. We nearly lost the eternal right, which is the words of the right to keep the forces of creation in motion. Since the death of Urath, we have forgotten the true words, corrupted over time. During the chaos, the Holy Ones devoted their life to preserving the right. As long as one voice utters the sacred words, creation will endure. So to the disciples for whom they could pass on the sacred words. The words changed or were forgotten, and so the world fell into disorder. Discovering the true right is the mission of our order. Into the chaos, the disciples gathered at the first Synod of Dumari and decide which words belonged to the true right. Factions and sects emerged. The age of heresies had begun. Fire Temple continues the work begun at the Synod of Dumari. We correct the right as the original words are revealed to us. The monks of Iona have proven useful. They live on an island off the coast of Medivh. They are a dangerous sect of scholars, devoted to the study of Aosi, the language of the gods. Gval created the universe in these shifting glyphs. To the mortal mind, the divine words lead to madness and death. Oh, it's an Elder Scroll. Then the monks denounce the eternal right in their madness. The scrolls of the Great Library contain much that is of use to us. The words are mere shadows of the divine language, the monks have said. They are nothing more than fools that no wise men ever heed. I am not good at reading. But this is what we really came here for. The Blue Glass Shard. Shard from the ancient Sudani cities of glass. When Lahara murdered Urath, the cities of our Sudani ancestors shattered and became the Vahimo, the sea of stars that shine at night. Neat. Okay. I don't believe there's anything upstairs. And this leads us back to the start. So now let's head inside. I believe there's a couple of people to talk to here. And a lot of people speaking some very strange words. Guvik to you too, my friend. Hey, hold on. Well, hater, we talk to you. The Hierophant. I am Frank of Moana. Hierophant of the Urath priesthood. Leader of the Order of Urath. Sworn guardians of the eternal right, as long as one voice speaks the right. The words are yeah. Mosaics of the Temple tell the story of the Renegeth. You know what? Sure. The death of Urath. You know what? Start at the beginning. Oh! A cutscene.
This is the tale of the Renegeth, the war of the gods. The children of Guval usurped their father, the maker of all things, and Urath proclaimed himself Lord of all creation. But Urath's sister, Nahara, envied her brother's power and sought the throne of heaven for herself. Nahara and her disciples rebelled, and the gods made war against each other. Thus we know this battle as the First Arenegeth. Urath crushed Nahara's rebellion and banished his sister to Kossos, our world, where our ancestors lived and died.
Neat. Also, the name Lahara, remember that for when we eventually get to the second game. It's going to be relevant there. Right. Let's see how the second one started, shall we?
Among the people of Kossos, Nahara brought chaos and discord. The skies, seas, and plains roiled with war and bloodshed. By Nahara's hand, the children of creation turned against each other. Urath heard the lament from Kossos, and he came down from the heavens. For 100 years, the second Arenegeth raged, until Nahara surrendered. Urath exiled his sister to a prison deep below the earth, a world of fire we would come to know as the Kingdom of the Dead.
Yeah, I might as well see the third one.
But Nahara would not concede defeat. She sent forth her minions to steal the souls of the dead and hoard them in the halls of her prison. Thus, deep below the world upon which we stand, our souls shall be doomed to endure all eternity. With a vengeful fury, Urath swooped down from his throne and struck the earth with his sword. The very stones that hold our world together split apart. This is how one kingdom became many. Medivh, Orenia, and the islands beyond the far horizon. And so began the third Arenegeth, the final battle of the gods.
And just how did she actually manage to win, I guess?
Defeated once again, Nahara begged for mercy, and Urath relented. But then, as she embraced her brother, Nahara plunged a dagger in his back. Her minions fell upon him and tore the flesh from his bones. As Urath died, the winged Sudani fell from the sky, their god destroyed. The cities of glass shattered and became the Vahiomo, the sea of stars. This is how our people lost their wings at the dawning of the chaos of 10,000 years.
You know, take these stories with a pinch of salt, you know, because obviously they're trying to make their own god sound like the good guy here, and the other one being the backstabber, and, you know, you never know what the true story is. Oh my god, there's so many. Let's start at the beginning of this one. As you wish.
The story of creation begins with Guval, the maker of all things. From the tree of 7 branches, Guval carved the spheres of creation, Urgal and Kossos. Urgal is the city of light and joy that lies beyond the Vahiomo, the sea of stars where Aladi keeps watch. These are the white spires of heaven, beyond the fires that vanquish night and winter. Kossos is the world, and here we have lived since the firstborn. The sea and the mountains, the fish and the birds, and all people of all kingdoms belong to Kossos. In Kossos we live, and in Kossos we shall die. Guval, the maker of all things, created his children, Amesido, god of the sea, Lahara, goddess of the flame, Vadagar, god of the earth, and Urath, god of the sky. From the white stones of his city, Guval cast down his children. Never shall you cross the gates of heaven, said the maker of all things. Here I am Lord, and I shall rule so all creation knows my tyranny. Kossos shall be your kingdom and your prison.
Interesting. There they actually paint the creator as sort of a tyrant, which is definitely different. Alright, tell me about the City of the Gods.
The children of Guval gathered at the center of the world, and there built the city named Iliose, for all would know this place as the City of Gods. Urath said unto them, Here we shall make a people to serve and worship us. This very temple was built upon the city of Iliose, for Lanel means City of Gods in the tongue of the old Runari. In the forge of the gods, the children of Guval created the 4 tribes of the world, the Kosani of Vadagar, the winged Sudani of Urath, the Munari of Amesido, and Lahara's infernal Odoni. We are the descendants of the Sudani, though we lost our wings in the Arenegeth.
Interesting. The Munari I don't think is relevant in this game, but I believe they're more relevant in the sequel. So look forward to that. On to the next one.
Stone by stone, the children of Guval built the Tower of Ina to reach beyond the Vaheomo, where Angadi keeps watch. Up the winding stair they marched to Urgal, the shining city of light and joy. The walls of heaven fell. From the white spires of Urgal, Urath banished his father, the maker of all things. Cursing his children, Guval set the celestial sphere in motion. As the seasons turned, death came to Kossos, and the children of the 4 gods grew old and died.
Interesting. It's not often you have a religion which paints the creator as the tyrant. That's definitely interesting. Oh no, I've already seen that one.
The children.
The chill. Creation. Doomed Iona.
The windows of our temple also tell the story of doomed Iona, daughter of Amesido. Vadagar, god of the earth, fell in love with Iona, enraptured by the beauty of her song. Vadagar raised Iona's palace above the waves, but as a fish cannot live out of water, Iona perished in her lover's arms. Amesido grieved for his daughter and swore vengeance. With a great wave he struck the earth and flooded the cities of the Kosani, children of Vadagar. Those who survived the deluge fled to Sanavar, mountain of the wise, where they await the return of their god.
Very interesting. I believe we've already asked about the Hierophant thing, so that is it. So yeah, nice little bit of lore dump there. But now let's actually get back on with what we're supposed to be doing. Alrighty. Let's head over this way. and enjoy that very, very low res scenery. That is the crunchiest JPEG I've ever seen. Yeah, this definitely isn't the prettiest looking thing on the PS2, but I still find it charming.
Please, I beg of you, I must see Iago.
That's Lord Iago to you. Well,
Then Lord Iago it is. I have urgent business.
business? What business? Will you sell him turnips? Has he borrowed your plow?
I come by his command. Stand aside and let me pass.
Listen, peasant. You be on your way now.
Iago is expecting me. Ask him. My name is...
Irrelevant. Now go or I'll spill your blood on the palace gate!
What's wrong, Your Grace? Won't they let you in the palace?
Huh? Who are you?
Follow me. I know a way in.
What are you talking about?
Come on. I'll explain when we get there. The guards are watching.
So this is your way into the palace? Through the sewers?
These tunnels date back to the City of Gods. They'll take you anywhere in Linnell, if you know the way.
I'm not going in there unless you tell me who you are and what you want.
As you wish. My name is Felice. I work for Tancred.
Tancred? The Prince of Beggars?
Yeah, that's the one. Prince of Beggars and King of Fleas.
How do I know you won't cut my throat down there, or stick a knife in my back? Why should I even trust you?
I wouldn't trust me if I were you, but you want to get in the palace, and so do I.
But why are you here? What do you want from me?
There's something I need to get from the palace.
But why are you helping me?
Because I need your help. The sewers are dangerous. I can't risk it alone.
You're making a mistake. I'm a farmer, not a warrior.
But your need is as great as mine. Let's go.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Fleece has now joined your party. When exploring, Fleece automatically follows you. During combat, Fleece attacks, defends, and uses special abilities based on her current instructions. You can change your instructions by pressing triangle and choosing the status option in the menu. Different instruction sets are explained in the manual. I have that somewhere. Yeah, they're talking about a physical, the physical manual that you get in the game box, which you don't get these days, but special commands, you can use multiple characters in your party. You can switch to who you're controlling, or you can just solo mode. You don't really have to use solo mode, I never do, but it's nice. Good if you ever want to split up your party for whatever reason. You fight back. Yeah, Felice has more things. You can lockpick and backstab. That'll be good. Alright, so I'm going to cut the episode here after I've done this. Just to split it up so it's not too long. But first let's actually go through her stuff. So she starts with 25, 1, 2, 3, 30.95. And this is the one that can be used as a dagger. Because her backstab, much like most thievery abilities in most RPGs, can only be used with a dagger. So let's equip that. And that's all I've got for her now. No skill points to use, and she's already spec'd into some stuff. We'll be wanting lockpicking up as much as possible, because There's nothing quite as annoying as finding a treasure chest that's locked that you just can't lockpick it because you don't have a high enough level. And she's got her own chain attacks, and also she can use bows, which we don't have any of yet, but that's fine. Alright, here she is. Delightful. As for abilities, yeah, there's lockpick, you get to it from there. She has no spells. So I'm gonna do a support. I'd have to do the manual. Because I don't remember what these do. I put you on healer. Just so when I'm controlling Fleece, Joseph can keep healing us up automatically. Which will be nice. Anyway, part 1 stopping here. Then next episode we'll be going through the sewers. Yay!